Alright, welcome back to Ril Wills. You see me react with JJ to winning the British title. And now we're just going to get into some other topics and stuff, yeah? This is a special edition. I have to say that. This is a special edition.
Okay, alright.
Because you've been on Ril Wills before, but I think this is maybe the second time you've appeared on the channel? On this channel? Maybe second or third?
Really?
So, we're going to get you some questions.
Okay.
Yeah? Predictions for Jake Paul and Chavez Jr.
Oh, bro, I totally forgot that was a fight. No, I'm not even trying to be peak.
What do you mean, bro?
Bro, I totally forgot that was even a thing. We'll give it to Chavez. Fuck it, man. I don't care.
You had to say that for Bants, though,
Yeah. Honestly, I couldn't care less. Bro, like, I don't think anyone cares about that fight. Bro, I've seen nothing about it.
You think Jake's going to win, though, innit? Really?
I mean,
you just don't want him
but
to.
Like,
but
that's
you
just
you
what,
think he's going to win?
Of course, because he just chooses fights where he knows he'll win. There's no risk, so it's boring.
I hear you. It's being hyped up nicely, though.
Really?
Mexico versus Puerto Rico, innit? Because Jake's Puerto Rican.
I ain't seen anything. Bro, no.
I'll be honest, I haven't. I haven't really seen anything. I've seen more about the women's card that they're doing, like the all women's card, than his fight.
I didn't even know about that as well.
See, you've set everything on your computer to anything that says MVP.
What? But
anything that says MVP is like pushed into this
my For You page has just got none of that. I don't know.
That's a good For You page.
It's got like.
So what if something does pop up about Jake on your For You?
Then I'll see it. Like if it was like an actual big deal.
Yeah. And what's the last thing he popped up on your TO for? Like he's popped up and you've seen him and like, this guy. What's the last thing that you saw him for?
I guess him. Oh, probably him versus Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Because that was everywhere.
Then after that,
nothing. Yeah, bro. I just Chavez guy, bro. Like, who is he though? Like, honestly,
you're a troll.
What?
You're a troll. Hopefully, man. Yes, hopefully we get to see that one day. Hopefully you can put the pause on it, man.
We'll see, bro.
We'll see.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Logan's success, man, in the WWE?
Oh, I think he's smashing it.
It's crazy,
absolutely
isn't it?
Smashing it. Yeah.
To think you was fighting him.
Yeah, bro. But it's like he's made for WWE. Like I see the stuff he's doing with John Cena as well. Bro, it's sick, man. But you can tell he works hard. He does. He does work hard, and you know, he puts it in, and you know, obviously there's gonna be a lot of like people online saying like, "Oh, he hasn't gone the traditional route. Oh, you know, screw him. He's not that good of a wrestler."
No, but he is though.
Well, he is though.
He's a high flyer.
You watch
and
it
he's a
and
big
you're entertained, and you're like, "What the?"
His finish is kind of cold as well.
Yeah, but the pulverizer.
Yeah, man. It's mad. I know, like, there's no way in 2019. Well, not even 2019. Let's go to 2018 when he done that madness that he done.
Yeah.
Disappeared. Yeah. No, and you told man, just hold out. You'll be in the WWE.
Yeah. And
you'd be thinking,
wrestling with John Cena.
Yeah, you'll be thinking, no way. No way.
Yeah, no, he smashed it.
He did, man.
Yeah,
he done it. Yeah. Have you seen the reality show?
No.
I haven't seen it.
No.
But I know they had a beef in there. There was one beef in there with him.
I think with Jake.
Yeah.
I think it might have been over me.
Yeah, it was.
I saw the clips. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in there, which was bound to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a weird one, isn't it? But you're gonna feel bad as a brother because your arch nemesis, your brother has a successful partnership with your arch nemesis.
Yeah. Well, I mean, game's the game. And the thing is, like, it's getting to a point with me and Jake where I'm there, like, you know what? I feel like if I just don't even entertain the Jake Paul fight anymore, he will eventually just slowly wither into irrelevance and no one will care anymore. And then eventually he'll have to do fights that people will care about.
Yeah.
Where he actually could lose.
That has to come.
Yeah, that's it.
It has to.
Right now, he's been picking fights he could win for ages, and it's just boring now. And I think people are just bored of it. So
the risk needs.
That's
to go
why no
up.
one cares about this. What's his name? Chavez.
Chavez. Yeah. Because if people are expecting, we know who the winner is. We want to see people in fights, but we don't know.
Well, that's why
is.
with me and Tommy, so many people wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
Because they were like, bro, this could go either way. It's like, and even with the fight, it was close.
And he was supposed to smoke it.
That's it.
He was supposed to. Bro. He was supposed to set levels.
Yes, exactly.
And show like, listen, I'm a
real boxer.
He just had a fight the other day in
bro.
in Bucharest.
Istanbul? I don't know.
Bucharest, I think.
Oh, okay.
Is it
it
was.
I don't know.
Madness.
Bro.
Madness. But he's calling out Jake.
I'd say he looked worse.
He did. He it's not for him, man. Yeah. I've always said this though.
It would be funny, you and him though.
I was happy.
Yeah. He wouldn't do it.
No, I know. Unfortunately,
no way.
If I was worse, I would have big fights. If I was worse, I would have bigger fights.
That's so funny.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I might be able to beat him, but I don't know. Yeah. And then if I lose, you know what I'm saying? So people have to really...
I think for Tommy, that'd be a good fight for him.
I think it'd be great for him.
Career. Yeah.
I think it would be great for him.
I think it'd be very, very good. Because
he's for the British title, man.
Bro, exactly.
Like, he might as well.
Bro,
he ain't gonna get any closer.
Where else you gonna go?
Yeah.
Like, what? You're gonna fight another scrub and just barely win? Like,
and no one cares.
No one.
He might as
He probably looked at like the viewing figures and went, "Fuck."
Because
I think he thought after he fought me, he thought he was the shit. Cool. He was like, "Oh, I'm the reason it was this big." Nah, bro, I'm the reason. Yeah. Okay, come on. For real,
because now when you're not in Bucharest, no one knows what's going on,
bro.
But I think, you know what, Tommy should do that, man. Tommy should just come out and say, you know what, if no one wants it, let me get a shot at that British title.
That'd be huge.
Yeah.
He
ain't gonna do it, though. He ain't gonna do it, man. That would be too sweet, bro. That would be too sweet. Hey, we're not doing
Would you put the mandatory on pause?
Bro,
be like, yo, chill. Give me 1 second. Let me slap Tommy real quick.
Slap up Tommy real quick, just as a side mission. Just as a side mission, because this guy's been doing nothing for too long. Yeah. But what's another thing I wanted to ask you? Prime.
Yeah.
What's it looking like? Obviously, Prime had that phase where.
So it's kind of let's say we'll have a graph. So it went like that.
Yeah.
It was mental. Yeah. And now it's kind of just like leveled out.
Okay.
So now it's just here and then slowly doing this.
Right. So it's
So I mean, you probably get some people being like, "Oh, it's fallen off." It's like, no, we've actually just managed to be everywhere now, like be in so many more countries, etc. And it's just like we're selling the right amount, whereas before we didn't have enough because it was just new and everyone, it was just selling out so quickly. Rapid. So then we were like, oh, okay, we have to sell more or like create more, and then it was too much. So now we've just found the right level, and it's like, all right, cool. And then we're just releasing new flavors constantly, and then
you lot keep the flavors coming. Yeah. I always get the package sent to my house.
Yeah,
I'm like, what, another one already? I even sipped the last one, and then there's another flavor out.
Yeah,
but you're happy with where it is.
Yeah. Like for me, I'd much rather it was this. Because this is so much more easy to control and maneuver. I hated that. Yeah. I always feel like it's too much
because it's like overwhelming.
Yeah, and it's like the only way is down. You can't. It can't just do this. Eventually, it's gonna do this, and then it's like, can you deal with this? And then be able to hold it up to then slowly do that. So
steady wins, man.
Steady but I mean, wins. Just like with like YouTube channels or just boxing, just you want this
steady.
This is easy to control, easy to maneuver, easy to just work with.
For sure.
Yeah, and then you just from that be able to get more and more opportunities, and it's sick. I feel like that's the better route too.
It is, man. Like that's what we was just saying about the boxing.
Yeah,
just lessons. You take your time.
Yeah,
you get the lessons,
and that's how you're better as well.
Mm-hmm. You're tested.
Rushing anything,
Like you're tested. You don't want to get thrown into something where you're not tested before. Yeah. Like imagine you don't make music and then you make one banger. Next 2 months you're on tour. You never even perform.
Yeah. So
then you're just everywhere because your song's popping. That's gonna mess with your mind.
Yeah.
That's gonna mess with your mind.
Then the pressure of having to release another banger, and if you don't, everyone calls you a one-hit wonder or you're a flop, bro. It's
too much. Long. Yeah, see, too much.
Whereas if you had that steady growth, you got a fan base. All right, so no matter what happens, if you have a big banger, cool. But then you still got a fan base
that
to
core
just
fan base.
chill there, waiting for you.
It's important. Did you find it weird ever putting Prime together with Logan? Did it ever feel weird, or did it feel like cool, man? You're blessed, man.
I think when we started talking, it felt better.
Okay.
I think if we didn't talk and he just came to me with this idea, I'd been like,
nah,
what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
But like, I think because we talked beforehand and we kept talking, and then eventually came up with this idea. And there wasn't really many YouTubers creating products.
There wasn't, no.
Like, I mean, there were, but like nothing like this,
nothing
where it was like a drink and etc. I mean, you see YouTube products everywhere now.
Yeah.
But I think for us, we were the first to really like hit it mainstream. And
you don't think it was Mr. Beast?
Well, with Feastables.
Feastables, yeah. No, he had the burgers first, I think.
Yeah, but then
the Mr. Beast burger.
I mean, that's...
The burgers were nice,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to it.
Well, he's just going through a situation with it.
Okay. Because it was... the food was good.
Yeah,
I used to order from them.
Yeah,
it was good. But then it vanished. But now he's got the Feastables.
It's Feastables
That's
now.
everywhere, though.
Yeah,
That is everywhere.
Yeah,
so anywhere I see Prime, I see
Yeah, exactly.
Feastables. And you got the collab, what's that? The
Lunchly.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's more of an American thing.
Okay.
So I was just like, I'll just join for the sake of joining because it's to do with Prime. But I mean, yeah, my main focus was always Prime.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's great. Like,
I mean, it's great. Yeah,
but I think for me, like going on a tangent, my focus now is definitely just YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like,
you need to
especially,
come back home.
Yeah, man. I feel, honestly, I feel like
you got it sometimes, innit?
I feel like with YouTube, I smashed it, and then I was like, alright, I want to smash mainstream.
You did say that.
Yeah.
You said that from 2019. From 2019 you was like, I need to hit that.
The music, even with the boxing got mainstream with that, and then even BGT, showing like, mainstream, I can hang with these guys. And I showed that, and I did all of that, and now it's like, alright, cool. Now that I've proven that to myself, it's like, alright, I want to come back home. I want to come back home and show, like, okay, there's levels again that I need to reach with YouTube.
I know you're looking to do this. Obviously, you kill it by reacting to whatever, anything. You can react to Reddit. You can, You know what I mean? You went through that phase where like every video was like that vibe. Are we gonna see a JJ that's doing content?
Yeah, we're creating content.
Yeah,
creating content. Creating, like, bro.
So you're gonna be back outside. Video
I
ideas.
recorded one of the best videos I've ever recorded in my life on Sunday. Last Sunday.
Damn.
Bro, the best video. Literally, when would this come out?
Probably next week.
Okay, so by the time this comes out, it will already be out. But it's a box, £100,000 in it, 12 people all around. Whoever takes their hand off, the last person to take the hand off wins.
Okay, yeah.
And I just fuck with them. Yeah.
Okay. So you're making a comeback.
But it's not just
seeing who.
Who.
There's distractions.
No, there's distractions. Like betrayal. I try to like do stuff where I'm like, alright, there's a bag in here, but it's like they don't know if there's anything in there or if there's just like.
So you add elements.
Yeah.
Elements.
So because like it's intriguing. I guess similar to like Inside and other things, seeing how humans react to certain things. So it's just cool, like, entertaining in an aspect, but it's also cool also just to like give back as well, like just giving money to people. Like I think it's just cool. Like I do that all the time on TikTok.
Right.
I go on TikTok live and I'm just giving people galaxies or give TikTok universes, and especially after me doing what's it called, the TikTok live myself, I now have a bunch of money to just give to people. So like I didn't even know you could like exchange it, like
on TikTok.
So I've got like on TikTok. So I've got like $9,000 in people just giving me gifts. I had to do it for FPL. My forfeit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So normally I would just use my own money to like give people galaxies and all that. But then I saw that I could just exchange it.
Okay.
So I'm there like, I'll just, the money that I've had, the 9K, I'll just give that to other people. So that's what I do. Well, I just do that. And like, I just do that for fun. So I was there like, you know what? How can I do this? But like in YouTube videos.
Right.
So I'm doing that. And then I'm also like, I've got other ideas where I mean I can't say, but
of course,
it's gonna be.
But you're coming back, with
making
serious
content,
video. Like it's gonna be like watching the Sidemen channel, but you're solo.
Yes, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Because the Sidemen channel is where the content happens.
Yeah.
And then I feel like independently, the man then will be reacting and stuff. To
No more reacting. No more reacting.
So you're not gonna be in this setup.
Like maybe I'll do try not to laugh still.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
But you're trying to be outside.
But then if I'd say once I get to $1,000, I might only do try not to laugh if I have a guest, for example, and stuff like that. That's just the level I kind of want to be at. And
so you're going back.
So I'm creating a team as well to make sure like the videos are crazy. And I already told you one of the ideas.
Yeah, one of the ideas. I like the sound of that. I ain't gonna share that with you.
Yeah.
Just yet.
But that's it. Like this is where my mindset's at. I want
you're back in
to
your bag.
return as one of the biggest YouTubers. And I feel like mainstream wise, cool, smashed it.
You done your thing.
Now let me go back to YouTube and show that I'm a top dog. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
The people will realize how much they missed you making that content when you make it again, because you're never someone that goes into hiding. You kind of just swap your target. So you might be in boxing bears, so then I can forget about your YouTube videos because I'm now focused on when you fighting. And then when the music's banging, it's like, when's your next song? When you drop your next album? But then because this is how you started, it's going to make people remember why you are who you are. Why you're in the position you're in. It's going to hit them at a completely different generation to when you first was doing it.
So
when you was out pranking
I'm trying
and
to,
here
But
that
it's
generation
cool because
is different.
So I want to be able to get that generation that used to watch me. I want to bring them back. To watch me again.
Nostalgia.
Like, you know what? He's back. He's become producing sick videos. This is dope. And then I also have the new generation. Also being like, yo, this KSI guy is dope. You know, I'm entertained by his videos. So it's just bringing everyone back into this one spot. And that's why I did the whole rebrand with the KSI and, changing JJ Olatunji to just KSI, making that the main channel. And then my KSI channel, I turned that into KSI Music because that's the music channel. Just so it's easier for people to understand.
The separation. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the content. I see you done the RILxWILLS, innit?
RILxWILLS, yeah.
How was that?
It was fun.
Harder than Tough Mudder or?
It is. I'd say it is. Yeah. Tough Mudder is kind of just, it's just annoying. But whereas RILxWILLS is, it's like work.
It's intense. You and Freezy done it, innit?
Yeah. No, it was good. You should try it.
I want to,
Do it with
Leon, innit? That's a serious thing, innit? And I've seen that they got these guys that count reps now. At the RILxWILLS event, so before they didn't have that, and now the guys they're like, half rep, I'm like, what? Allow me. That looks good though.
Bro, it's so hard to get into though.
Bare people want to do it.
Bro,
bare people.
Like I think I tried getting into one of them, like the Dublin one. And I was there like the second, and there were 12,000 people ahead of me. I was like, are you serious, bro?
12,000.
12.
How did they whoever their marketing team is, big up to them because they've made people want to do this.
Well, it's also, I think it's just people are into their fitness now.
Yeah, they are.
Bro, you see on social media, bro, everyone's working out. Everyone wants to be in shape. Everyone wants to be healthy, People
my man, what's his name? The Ashton brother.
Exactly. Yeah.
And all that, and it's making people like, I want to do that.
I
want to do that.
Like you hardly get people drink as much anymore.
It's true.
People taking care of themselves, taking care of their health. So it's good, and because of that, they're like, I want to challenge myself. RILxWILLS, Tough Mudder, all this type of stuff. Yeah.
I respect it. Obviously, I've always been in the gym, so for me, it's good to see everyone else decide they want to get fit. I mean, I think that'd be a good video for you to do. That would be a good video. That would be a very good video. Who would you say right now is bigger, in the game.
Okay.
KSI or Speed?
It's hard to say because they hit different demos, if that makes sense. I'd say Kai is more mainstream. Like, he's collabed with more celebrities and done stuff. But then Speed,
it's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because Speed is Speed. Like,
Speed is everywhere. But it's also because of his clips. You're just, whenever he does something, you just see it. You always see it on social media and everything. But like,
I think.
What do you think? Just, I guess because, for example, Speed going to China and stuff like that.
Yeah, like
it's like.
But Kai does his traveling as well. It's
in a different market. I don't know. I mean, they're both smashing it. It's like trying to compare Messi with Ronaldo.
It is. Yeah. It is.
They're both killing it.
It is. I think. I don't know. I feel like Speed is more everywhere. Like you said, like you're more likely to see Speed, but it doesn't mean he's necessarily it doesn't mean that Kai's not making a move as powerful.
Yeah. Because it's like saying like, oh, because I see Speed more, he's bigger than Mr. Beast.
Yeah, but he's not.
But like no, like Mr. Beast is true now.
You might have to give it to. Yeah, it's a difficult one.
Yeah.
I'll give it. This brings me on to my next point though, because then even when you think of it like this, like Kai started the Stream University. What do you think about that? Because for him to say that he's gonna open a college, or
I
school,
think so. I don't know if he was actually gonna open it up because I know he just did it for the weekend.
Yeah.
For the streamers.
Yeah. He done it for the streamers.
But
then something that I think he's gonna try to do again.
Okay.
Which, what do you think about that?
I thought it was cool. I mean, I thought, I watched some of the clips. I thought it was funny. Like, and also I thought it was quite cool that he's bringing in all these content creators together. I always said the most important thing in YouTube is collaborations.
100.
That's how everyone wins. It's not like I'm against you or you're against me. Nah, it's we just collab and we all win. There's enough money to be made for everyone. And there's enough pie for everyone.
If they work together.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just I thought it's just very smart and a cool thing, and it's innovative. I love people who try to innovate and break the boundaries and try to do more. And Kai does that.
That's a different way. Different market.
Speed does that. I mean, you get all types of streamers. I know people like Marlon is doing all right, or a few of the FaZe guys. Yeah, it's dope. Like you see people all over. It's hard to keep up.
It is.
There's so many streamers that it's hard to even keep up.
Streaming, you streamed a bit, innit? Like
yeah. I mean, I think for me, it's like I want to focus more on just doing like, bigger streams, but like also just like
the content.
Yeah. For me, it's all just
you can't be trusted on the stream.
What? Why?
You can't be trusted on the stream.
Why?
You will say something wrong.
No, I think I've had enough PR training to not say a madness. I've had enough PR training. Yeah. But I did BGT live.
No, and
I didn't swear. I didn't say a madness. Yeah. I just did what I needed to do and kept it moving. Fair.
Because sometimes you be getting in your bag, and then you get a little bit away with it.
Yeah. No.
But we're not.
I'm almost 32 now, so I got to act accordingly. Yeah.
Nah, it's good, man. When I think about the streaming guys.
Yeah.
I just think how much the game has changed because streaming wasn't a thing like that before.
Yeah.
It really wasn't a thing. I think what pandemic done it. The pandemic is what done it.
Yeah.
The pandemic gave the space for streaming to become big because no one could do anything else.
Yeah.
But stay at home and watch you. What's your favorite platform right now? Social media platform.
Favorite social media.
It was even your TikTok, Gram.
I'd say Instagram.
Reddit. Yeah.
Because.
Insta,
yeah, I think there's
a lot of people. Insta's fell off in a lot of people's mind, man.
Funny stuff on there, man. Like the reels and stuff. But I think it's jokes, but it's also cool to see what people are doing through their stories, or because I don't really use Facebook anymore.
I hope not, bro.
No, yeah. But there's a lot of people that use it. There's a serious amount of people that still use it. I thought you was
gonna say X. I thought you was gonna say TikTok or
I mean, with X, it's just to see what's going on. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like X is kind of is on a bit of a decline, but I don't know. It's a great way just to figure out what's going on.
Well, oh yeah, Snap. You don't use Snapchat, innit?
I don't use Snap. No, not at all.
Snap's making a resurgence.
I've heard a lot of good things. People making good money from it as well.
So what are you saying?
Nah. Bro, like, I'm focusing on YouTube right now.
No, you're serious. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So
I know what you're like. Once your mind's like, all right.
Yeah.
That's it now, innit?
Yeah.
Everything else is fuck off.
Yeah.
Everything else to
pretty
the side.
Much, yeah. Honestly, everyone,
videos.
bro, people have been trying to be like, oh, we should do this. I'm there like, nah. Let me focus on.
That's how I was. That's how I was with boxing though. Like, there was a point where it's like I'm not uploading. Like, I didn't upload the whole time before this fight.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I need to win the British.
Yeah.
I need to win the British title.
I can't be doing random
Ril Wills can wait.
Yeah.
Vlogging.
Yeah.
It all can wait.
Yeah.
Just collect the footage and drop a documentary.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah.
But I'm not focused on recording. I just need to train and win.
Yeah.
And as soon as it was done, I popped back up.
Yeah. It's like, all right, what's up, guys?
I needed that. Bro.
I
needed it. All right, let's wind you up now, yeah.
Oh God.
So the headlines, the streets. Yeah. Word on the street is you're retiring from boxing. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the word on the street.
Who said this?
The streets.
What, the streets.
The streets said it. Yeah.
Okay.
So word on the street is like you're not even really you don't really care about boxing like that anymore. What are you saying to the people? Like, what is it? How do you feel about boxing right now?
How do I feel about boxing right now?
How do you feel about boxing right now? How do you feel about you making a return? Because everyone has their price, everyone has their terms, everyone has something that makes them think it's worth coming back. You've already set your mind on these YouTube videos. I know.
Yeah.
Don't say that. I know you.
No, okay, all right. I think for me, because of my hand, it kind of just put me off.
Okay.
Because, well, I'd hit anything and it just hurt. And I'm just like, I'm going to need surgery. And that's going to set me back a few months. So I'm just like, And then that's kind of where the whole, YouTube. Let me come back home. Because, I've been focused on the boxing, trying to build misfits, etc. And it's like, all right, let me go back to, go back home. And I know, like, after this surgery, we'll see how things go. But I think right now, boxing's on the back burner.
Yeah.
But that's just because I physically can't.
Of course, you can't.
Bro, like, I've told everyone this, but, like, pushing this here hurts. Yeah. And it's just, bro, there's probably so much scar tissue in there. Or the tendons, the ligaments, all, yeah. So it's like...
It's not looking good, bro. Like
but it'll be fine. Like, I mean, once the surgery happens, they open me up, fix it, sort out, move some things, and then it's like, all right, then the rehab, just getting back to shape, and then not obviously rushing into it because then that's how you get re-injured.
But just giving it enough time.
Yeah, but then it's like while I'm recovering, am I just gonna set my?
Can't sit down. Yeah, no. You can't sit down and do nothing.
Yeah, so
you got to find that.
That's it. So
feel that space.
I think for me, like, I'm so tunnel vision on YouTube right now that, bro, I was looking at my Social Blade. I don't even know if people use Social Blade anymore.
Yeah.
People my Social Blade, and I was like, bro, I'm washed.
The Social Blade can make you feel washed.
I don't look at the Social Blade off, bro.
Because the Social Blade can make you feel a type of way.
Man,
you start seeing red lines and stuff, and you're just like,
Bro, I'm like, bro, Simon's just beat me view-wise. Yeah, obviously Simon have cleared me, but of course. I'm just like, bro, like, I used to be the big dog on YouTube, man. I used to be so, like, influential and innovative, and I used to really, like, just make sick videos, and people would be... Well, it got to a point where people would come up to me and be like, oh, man, I used to watch you back in the day. It was so sick. And I'm there like, no.
Like you're a pastimer.
Bro, that's where back in the
day.
Yeah,
back in the day.
No one's hit me up like, yeah. I want people to be like, yo, that last video you posted, gas, sick.
Yeah.
Or like talk about my current events, etc. Like, I used to watch you when I was younger type beat. No, man.
You know who I'd love to see you collab with, bro? I'd love to see you collab with Drewski, man.
Yeah. That would be sick. Yeah. It'd be good to do stuff with him.
Especially when you're back in your YouTube bag.
Yeah, that's it.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's just a little idea, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That collaboration, because you're both outrageous.
Yeah, yeah.
In the way of like, you say what people are thinking. So that combined would be dangerous. That would be dangerous. But that would be a good... I know, like, his could have been... Yeah, like, it could have been...
Yeah, it'd be good to be, like, an extra judge on that.
Do you know what I mean? And especially with the BGT.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Come on, man, you know me, man.
Yeah,
I always got a little idea for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that would work.
Yeah.
You've just been a judge, and now you're a judge.
Yeah,
on that.
yeah. But I feel like I'll be able to let loose a bit more on Drewskis.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
Way more than on ITV.
On ITV,
you can't say nothing.
If a kid comes through, you gotta be nice, man.
Yeah.
You can't be saying...
Nah, bun the kids, man.
Yeah. Nah, bro, get out of here. You're washed. Imagine
man.
you said on ITV,
But you could could have been.
Could have been, bro. Yeah, you could have fun.
It was that way, bro.
Yeah.
You know how many people I've seen walk in and he's just like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They were lined up for hours.
Both looked to you and said,
he one day someone's gonna be on smoke.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna be waiting for him.
And that's why the bodyguards,
bro. Imagine lined up all day to get into the room, and he sees you and he goes, "Yeah, cool."
Yeah.
Bro, I would flip.
Oh man,
I would flip out. But now you're in the YouTube bag now. I hear it. You're in the YouTube bag. And what? When you gonna try and be a family man and all that?
Bro.
What's
maybe in the next few years we'll see. There's no rush. There's no rush.
You don't want to drop your kids off at my house because it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for them over there. I'll be like, listen, your dad brought you here because you know you need discipline. Yeah, if you get dropped off at my house or Leon's house, it means that smoke
season. Yeah. No. Maybe in a few years, but. No,
right now, just focused on his YouTube video.
Well, no, right now I'm just focused. Well, no, me and my partner are not focused on other kids.
No, There's
no rush. There's no rush.
No, there's missions.
I'm 31.
Yeah,
there's no rush.
Yeah.
Like, I know people want to have kids early and that, but I still want to, enjoy myself.
You're busy, man.
There's still places to go, things to do, people to see.
Because that's the thing I always say. When I decide to be a parent, I want to feel like, that's where I can put most of my time. Not all my time, but that's where I'm happy with my time to go. I'm happy to do my job, and then I'm doing my other job of being a parent. Like, I don't want to feel like, I want to do this and I want to do that, but you can't do that
because I've got a kid, and then you start,
and then you give a little bit there, and
you start being angry towards the kid.
Yeah,
because it's like, you held me back.
You don't want to do that. So I want to. There's like a certain checkpoint I want to hit, and when I hit that checkpoint, I can be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna go back from here.
Yeah,
like you hit a good checkpoint.
Yeah.
So, just gotta ask you, innit? Gotta ask you because, like I said, this is when we were sitting there before.
Yeah.
Doing these sort of videos. This is not even a question.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even be thinking about starting a family. That's a crazy question.
Yeah.
My mum will go from saying, don't let me see no kids, to ask me, where's the grandkids? I'm like, bro, you're not supposed to ask me that.
Yeah.
But it's a different time, man.
Yeah.
It's a different time. But what's, so you got the YouTube videos, music on hold.
No, I'd say music, I'm just going to be releasing stuff.
Okay.
Like, album-wise, I'm working on an album. Like, I mean, if I'm being honest, people would have had an album, I'd say either last year or this year, if it didn't get leaked.
Right.
A lot of my songs got leaked, and at that point, it ruined the whole thing. So I'm just making new music now. Mm-hmm. I'm making new music again, and that's just the situation.
Mm-hmm. But so music's still being made, but in terms of releasing, just here and there.
Yeah, just singles.
Singles.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do videos with those?
Yeah, I'm still gonna be, making content. Yeah, bro, content mode. Just content. Yeah.
Any features you would like, music wise? Anyone that you would have on your list?
As of right now, not really. I kind of want to just do my own thing. Yeah, I feel like I need to remind people that I do music, because I think people just see me as a boxer.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now, it's defo boxing.
Yeah.
It's defo boxing. You had a music phase.
Yeah.
But there's defo boxing.
Yeah.
Nah. And so you're saying about features and anyone that you want to collab with whilst you're in this content bag. Is there anyone that you got on your list that you're like, this me and this person would make a good video, or I could see myself cooking up something with them? I
think again, I kind of want to just focus on myself.
Oh, you're in the selfish thing right now.
Well, no, it's just.
No, it makes sense.
Like,
sometimes it's true. You got to do solo.
Yeah, but like, eventually, like once I start getting the swing of things,
then you bring in.
Then like, I don't know. How I look at it is, I'm washed on YouTube. In terms of YouTube, I'm washed. Yeah. Well, it's true though.
I hear
like
it.
Mainstream wise.
Yeah.
But
cold. YouTube
wise, but I'm washed, and like it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like if someone from the mainstream world looked at my YouTube channel and saw the views, like I mean, you see millions here and there, but nah, man, I want to see 5+ million, 10+ million. Like I want to be hitting them big numbers, and I just feel like. Yeah, it hasn't happened. And the thing is, like, I didn't leave YouTube. I was always just doing YouTube, but I did the whole mainstream thing because I felt like I reached the ceiling of YouTube. Yeah. And now that I've come back, I feel like the ceiling of YouTube
moved up.
Is all the way up, and I'm just there where I was, and I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. Let's go.
That's what you need, though, man. Yeah. When there's no hunger, it's a problem.
Yeah.
The moment when there's hunger. It's great.
Yeah.
Because you know you're gonna work towards it, man. Mm-hmm. Last question. What's the summer looking like? What's the summer looking like? You're gonna be doing anything? Any holidays planned?
I'm heading out to Greece at some point.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Birthday plans.
Birthday plans. Just chilling at home.
Just chilling. Man.
Yeah. We might go cinema. I think that'd be good. But
that's great, bro.
But I told my missus, because she asked me, what would you want for a birthday present? And I was like, you know what would be actually cold? Like, because if I wanted something, I can
that's what I'm thinking. Do you see? Yeah. No.
So I'm the worst.
It's hard to get. The worst person to buy a gift.
I was like, you know what? If you can get me a list of YouTube ideas for me to do, that would be the greatest present ever.
You're aging, man.
I'd her face. But she's got ideas.
Yeah, but she's thinking, bruh.
No.
You could have for your birthday.
It's a cheap present.
It's cheap. But I know she's thinking this ain't no present.
Yeah, no. I'm like,
you just said to her, do some ideation for my channel. He said, be a part of the content team. And help me out with a list of ideas. That is not a gift, bro. But I hear it. If that is what you want, then that's what you should get. And it's very easy to. Well, it's not very easy, but it's doable. It's doable.
Yeah.
Nah, I hear it. Nah, all right, cool. But I got this year, man's gonna be 28, bro.
Yeah. How are you feeling? You're getting close to 30.
Bruh, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it just happens.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute.
Well, I swear you were 21 late last year.
That's what I'm saying. No, but it feels like
it.
Yeah. 1 minute, like, I'm beefing Shannon Briggs and I'm 21.
Yeah.
And then, bam, you're 28.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, jeez, you're actually getting on. Well, you're already getting on.
Oh, well, chill, man.
You're already getting on. Nah, man. Yeah, man.
How old does you feel, man?
I'm going Ghana next week, though.
Oh, sick.
There's a boxing event happening out there.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a boxing
But
event.
did you get invited or?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
cool.
the organisers now was like, yo, you're Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Represent.
Yeah, just watching.
Mean? Yeah, so that's my first time going back there. I've never been to a country that I'm from. Wow. So I've never been to Jamaica, I've never been to Antigua, I've never been to Ghana. So now I'm finally getting to go, which is good because that's on my list. Go to the places that you're from.
Yeah.
I think it's good to do that.
Yeah.
So
Ghana's sick. I've been Ghana before. It's really good.
What?
I couldn't tell you where.
Yeah, but what did you go for? Holiday?
Holiday / music video.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I was in some random forest at some point. But
What was the vibe out there?
No, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Like,
come on.
I remember there was a spot where we were in this forest, and then this guy had like a hut, and he was just in the forest, and he was just living in there.
Yeah, I could never do that.
Yeah, bro. No electricity, nothing.
What?
And he goes out to get his food and everything.
Yeah, safe.
No taxes.
Yeah, safe. I could never, man. But no, that's the plan for me anyway.
Yeah.
And then of course we get back in the gym and see who's gonna be next on the list.
Yeah, facts, man.
But that's it, man. But bro,
as always, man.
Always appreciate your time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just the man them catching up, and we'll see you soon, man. Like and subscribe. Bless.